Alright, yo, I'm gonna try my hardest not to get like triggered with this and all that. Because, y'all know what side of the fence I stand on when it comes to this whole process. And this right here talking about how Drake started back up all his beef and failed. Failed? I didn't really see the failure, but we'll listen. You know what I'm saying? The pause button is definitely here so I can interject and say what I need to say. So I ain't even tripping. Yo, baby man just came up in here like he right with Legos. What? Nah, but for real, all right, let's get it started. Y'all like, share, subscribe, and notification, bro.
As it is now the month of October, it's been rumored and speculated through some corners of the hip-hop world that after a summer of humiliation and failure, for Drake, the month that is more synonymous with his brand than anything else would be the time where he will shock the rap and music worlds once again, and snatch back his crown and repolish his armor after losing so much this year. And now as Drake fans and people around him especially have been running around with this narrative to cope about everything that is defined this year in hip-hop so far and try to make it seem like Drake's career is not in the actual state of ruin that it is. I mean, the clock is really ticking on Drake if it hasn't already expired already when it comes to him doing just one thing right to win back a fraction of his audience and the respect of the culture, and now immediately.
So, alright, first thing first. Hey, I want to give a big shout out to King Jared on Twitter. Shout out to King Jared. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Aubrey's attorney. Shout out to everybody on X or Twitter, whether y'all want to keep us informed. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what Buddy's talking about. A fraction of the fans. We here, baby. I ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they talking about. You know what I mean? If you like that side, that's cool. I like Kendrick music too, but I just like Drake more. Bro, I'm about to be going crazy because it's a battle and they say they won. I don't care, bro. From my perspective, we won. So it's not done, huh?
It's a finger.
It's a finger. Yep, it is a finger.
Look, it's a hand.
It's a hand? Oh, a hand and a finger. Okay, I see you.
A hand.
Okay.
A hand.
Yeah, a hand.
Hand. Hand.
Hand.
Hand.
Hand, yeah. I'm gonna hand you back your hand.
I just shoot.
As right to start off this month, Drake has been spotted back in Turks and Caicos, which I mean some lyrics and jokes just write themselves. In a lot of ways, it seems like he is already...
Okay, wait, already? Bro, this is alright. So, you don't know who else went to Turks and Caicos? Alright, 21 Savage went to Turks and Caicos. Lotto was in Turks and Caicos. It was like a lot of people just go there. I don't know what's popping over there, but a lot of people go over there, bro.
Back in his peak form as he is once again running around with his crew and partying the same way that he was seemingly made fun of for in the first place. And now as Drake is seemingly back in the area that he loves...
Okay, he's supposed to change his life because of song?
...running to and being his most immature self at. This has seemed to kick off the start of what has been one of his most embarrassing crash outs yet, because right as Drake is here neglecting the fact that he is a grown man with grown responsibilities, he has managed to...
If you got as much money as he did, you can do whatever. You could be immature. You can do whatever you want to. Just be honest. Come on, man. The only reason people get put up to this, let's be adults, because you got to act a certain way because you got to go to meetings and all that. But when you are the boss don't have to dress up. You do whatever you want to. If you're very important, you don't. I'm here. And what? So, I don't know, man. Continue.
Only go further down this spiral that he's been on, as he has kicked this month making off more noise than he has recently, which for his standards at this point is not a good thing, as Drake has been sitting in Turks and Caicos and partying, he decided to try and make headlines again by sending fear and shockwaves through the ever-expanding list of people who he is beefing with and doesn't like, and now this time around, instead of releasing more music or resulting to petty subliminal disses either through his lyrics or through his social media captions, Drake has done something that's actually more direct, but at the same time a lot more pathetic, as he went on Instagram, and all at once unfollowed a list of people who either straight out dissed him or...
Oh, the unfollowing is what this is about? Oh, that's the start back to beefs? Man, you don't get out of here. Yo, you subscribe to social media being a real place, bro. Instagram is not a real place. You can't go to Instagram. You can log on, but you can't go there. So if I don't want to see you on Instagram, Who cares? You know what I'm saying? That don't mean that if you do something, I ain't gonna see it and like, you know what? I ain't talking to this nigga in a minute. Subscribe, follow. You know what I'm saying? Bro, chill, relax.
Or aligned with Kendrick Lamar and everything he stood for. And now the people Drake is trying to send a message to that he is turning their back on them fully. And seemingly because we know he's already feuding with these people on some level, try and actually get a reaction from include Kendrick Lamar, The Weeknd, Playboi Carti, Joe Budden, Rick Ross, Metro Boomin, Lil Yachty, which with Drake and Yachty, it really is their own isolated situation that is much more complicated and beyond the rap world purely. He also unfollowed DeMar DeRozan, who of course was at Kendrick Lamar's pop-out show and in the Not Like Us video. And LeBron James, who seemed to fully take Kendrick's side, and now with all of this. As Drake seemingly did this all in one motion and shut himself away from all the names who have shown that they are done with his antics in strange ways. While Drake fans were treating this like he has made a return, and this was the second coming of push-ups, as people in the OVO fandom were seriously hyping up that this is a full-on sign that Drake is back on the timing he was once on, and that he is going to have his foot on the game going forward.
No friends in the enemy. I kind of said that wrong, so I don't want to continue. No friends in the industry, the brother like my brother, so these niggas not a friend of me of that, though. I'm just saying, man, we ain't friends with them, man.
For all of the people
and
in
it's
reality
October,
we have
bro.
seen,
That's what he missing. He don't understand it's October. It's about to go down this month. It's October, bro. It's October, bro.
Doing this, the rest of the rap world, and all of the people that were unfollowed for that matter, have seemed to never care less, because all in all, when it comes to the many disses that were thrown against Drake, he must not realize that doing things like this are the reason why people are dissing him in the first place, as this is the exact type of behavior that made Drake a joke. And there seriously has to be something not clicking for him, or he just doesn't care about his legacy or reputation one bit anymore, because for Drake to keep doubling down on these moves that at the most fundamental level are the lamest things a rapper can do in musical conflict and are pure anti-hip-hop. The lack of self-awareness and ability to counter any of these people just in the slightest bit properly at this point is showing that over everything. If you thought this month was going to be a grand comeback from Drake, you would be wrong, because as we are now seeing...
Bro, who is this non-melanated human telling me about my culture right now? It's my fault. I clicked on the video. You know what I'm saying? It is definitely my fault. Maybe I should, you know what I mean? I said I was going to try not to be triggered because I'm just like, and he ain't talking about nothing, bro. He's just spiraling. If you thought, bro, it's October, bro. We just know he's not dropping on the 17th. We know that. But it's October, bro. It's him and Gucci Mane month, bro. That's it. Like, Kendrick dropped something this month. Do your thing. But we ain't really feel that other, you know what I mean? I listen to D1 shit more than I listen to Kendrick, Black Air Forces or Kill the Party. I listen to D1. So I don't listen to that no more. But D1's just fire though. Call it like it is.
Him crash out more than ever as his antics are getting more ridiculous and he is further alienating himself from the hip-hop world, not even just by beefing with the biggest rappers in the game, but just by constantly running around and doing things that no other self-respecting grown adults would do in an attempt to stand on their ground and send a message to somebody else. All in all, we are seeing Drake's own ego and pettiness consume more and more of him, and at this point, cause him to fully step into the role and the aspects of what Kendrick Lamar portrayed him out to be, and this is all just insane.
Bro, Kendrick Lamar is a hypocrite, bro. We don't care what a hypocrite has to say about us or me. At least that's me personally. I don't care what a hypocrite got to say. If you ain't even standing on you, don't worry about what I'm standing on over here. But he's a hypocrite, bro. So we're not gonna do that. He's a hypocrite, bro. A lot of people, most humans are hypocrites, but he's a hypocrite, bro. And the stuff he's screaming loud, he's not really. You know what I'm saying? So we not doing that.
Because clearly, Drake has shown that he is not done with this feud one bit and that he wants to change the outcome, but now instead of releasing more music, that maybe just has a little more effort, or even just by repositioning his lyrical fire and coming at one of the other countless rappers who have been dissing him to try and gain credit back, or even if he wanted to push it this far, he could even engage in another Kendrick Lamar-sized feud if he wanted to come at J. Cole, who he is clearly livid at. Instead of doing anything that can actually restore his reputation and credit as an MC, he would rather...
We don't want no beef. We don't want no smoke with J. Cole right now, bro. We don't want no smoke with J. Cole. J. Cole is Super Saiyan 3 right now. We ain't fucking with J. Cole. That nigga is on some other shit right now. We not fucking with Cole.
Would just do the laziest things possible, and specifically in the case of J. Cole. Drake would rather like an Instagram post of Rory and Mal talking about how Cole took a side in this beef that wasn't Team Drake. And this just shows the fundamental—
Who the fuck cares? Who the fuck cares? Let him like what he wanna like, bro. Like, he like, oh, that's interesting. He might be liking it like that's funny. He might be liking it like, oh, Cole don't fuck with me. That's cool. Who knows? But you're reading, you're doing what you're doing. Y'all be reading into the stuff, so it'd be like, he could do like little dumb shit like this, and y'all gonna be like, oh, look what he did. He's stupid, bro. And the crazy thing is, a fan, I don't give a fuck none of this shit he do. Where the song at?
The problem with where Drake is at right now and why his career will not last much longer in any sense of the word if he keeps going like this, because all of these people he is feuding with are grown men. And unlike a grown man, Drake is going on social media over and over again and hitting a button to try and devalue their bond. And this is not going to affect any of them because in many cases, first off, the guys who Drake is feuding with have chosen their sides. And with the way Drake is trying to get under their skin by unfollowing them, it really only makes all of this more funny because we are literally at the point where Drake is doing things in this feud that were prophesized in memes. And now at this point, as Drake's crash out on social media—
Bro, that could be a part of it. You just so out of touch. That could be a whole reason why he's doing it. It might be like, oh, this is what they said I was gonna do. Let me go do it. I'm just gonna do it because they said I was gonna do it. Who knows? Like, you're not understanding. It could come out later that, you know what I mean? Something else with Instagram. You're like, oh, snap. Oh, he refollowed everybody. Nigga, I don't know, bro. People say a lot on it. People say crazy stuff, then say they hacked. He's just being like, boom. And he might use plot twist for something. Who knows?
Media is seemingly revealing every half-baked thing he is doing and making him look all the more pathetic as compared to how if he didn't project his feelings so loudly onto social media through cryptic posts, public likes on things about his rivals, or by unfollowing other people. He could take an advantage just with the art of surprise and come with some real shocking music that maybe can level the score on some level. I mean, we know he's not going to win against Kendrick Lamar or change anything there, but he could at least restore his credibility and get back into some sort of conversations if he just tried to do something respectful. But at this point, after doing a massive unfollowing spree while in Turks and Caicos to seemingly send one more message to all of the people who he is no longer on good terms with, more than ever, it's just showing us that despite anything good you can say about Drake and the music he has given us over the years, even if you don't want to face it, he has become more out of touch than ever and disillusioned with every single pillar of rap music on the
Bro, you're really reading into this. It could be something where a girl said something. You're like, you know what? How y'all beef? Y'all beef ain't even real. You still follow him. If you don't, if it's real, then press the button right now, unfollow. You know what I mean? It could be something stupid like that. You don't know people's life, bro. I just don't live on the internet, and I'm on the internet, bro. I don't live on the internet. I don't like with people that feel like. I don't like that. If you do it on the internet, that's who you are, bro. Some people got internet persona and real life persona. I might take this hoodie off, put a suit on. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know. So I don't like that. He can do whatever he wants to on the internet. Live your life, bro.
Most fundamental of levels, because if he did have respect for this culture and wanted to prove himself as an actual MC, he would be spending less time sending subs on social media and more writing bars. And now
he does not have to prove himself as I'm irritated. He don't have to prove himself as an MC. He already did that with countless times, countless songs. All them Western Road flows, diced pineapples, 8 a.m. in Charlotte. All the damn times he done did what he did, bro. Chill.
As Drake over and over again chooses to release lower and lower quality music, yet is only trying to get louder with how petty—
Released or just let go. He gave, and the thing about it is, you are listening. Those songs are they was not for you. Those are for us. I enjoy them. I'm listening. I'm playing them. That's what I listen to when I get in the car. Oh, snap. No face. Or circadian rhythm. That's it. Circadian rhythm is like that, though. That's it.
He is on socials. He has now taken everything Kendrick Lamar has said about him and made it sound more true than ever. Because if Drake cared about rap just one bit, he wouldn't be using the genre as a stepping stone to get clout from, and he would be using it as a creative outlet to make himself the best rapper he could be when his back is against the wall. And now, as we have only seen Drake regress more and more since this feud concluded, and we have seen him show himself to be a more pathetic and bitter person than ever, I think it's safe to say that as all everyone has done for doing these moves has been laughing at him besides
I think it's safe to say that, man. Shut your
his
ass
own fans, and none of the people who he unfollowed have said even one thing about this yet. The silence is speaking louder than ever, and people are moving on with their careers like Kendrick, The Weeknd, and Cardi, who are all working on new music, or even DeMar DeRozan, who is starting out on a new team, or LeBron James, who is playing in the NBA with his son. It seems like this is the last thing they care about.
My nigga, hold on, bro. It just happened. LeBron has responded. LeBron said something. You know what I'm saying? Because they supposed to be cool. LeBron said something. You see, he ain't unfollow Chef Curry. Because Chef ain't switch up like that, bro. It's a thing called loyalty, my man. Let me teach you something. It's something called loyalty. And when you have that, no matter what happens, I mean, you could catch a body. And you're supposed to still rock with your folks. But you know what? You're not in my culture, so you don't really know much about loyalty. And nor does anybody that was dissing Drake. Y'all niggas don't know nothing about loyalty or repaying your debt or none of that. You know what I'm saying? Drake did y'all niggas favors. I'm just saying. It's how y'all repay them.
And as all of these individuals showcase their maturity and growth as men, yet Drake keeps doing things like these. We are seeing more and more why all these people decided to burn their bridges with him in the first place. So now with all this, let me know. What do you think about this latest crash out from Drake, and how do you think this is going to set the tone for what's to come from this era of his career, which seems to be getting way more off the rails by the month?
Yeah, we done with this dude. It's a fucking exaggeration. He is wilding. He is exaggerating like a motherfucker. For no reason, not necessary, none of that. I was wondering, I was just like, started up the beefs, like, what track did I miss? Unfollowing people? Man, shut up, bro. I don't even subscribe to that. I unsubscribe to goddamn, if I follow you, be cool, bro. I don't follow people that I know. And sometimes I follow people I know. And if they doing interesting shit online, I might follow them. If they not, I don't care. That's what it is. That's my opinion. Put y'all's in them comments, man. We out.